This episode of Into the Music is brought to you by Coda Music. It's a great way to discover new music and listen to all of your favorite artists for free. The link is in the description. In today's episode we're going to explore Calvin Harris. Scottish producer and DJ Calvin Harris went from self-releasing his music online to selling millions in the 2000s and 2010s with radio-friendly, electronic dance crossover anthems such as Feel So Close, This Is What You Came For, Slide, and One Kiss. In addition to winning a Grammy in 2013, he also broke Michael Jackson's record for the most UK top 10 singles from one album and was named Forbes' highest earning DJ in 2013. After issuing his first two efforts, 2007's I Created Disco and 2009's Ready for the Weekend, he made his 2012 mainstream breakthrough with 18 Months, which recruited high-profile guest vocalists such as Rihanna, Kelis, Ellie Goulding, and Florence Welch, resulting in multiple chart hits and platinum certifications. With this successful electronic pop crossover formula, he issued the US Top 5 motion in 2014 before reaching a chart peak in 2017 with the hip-hop and retro-R&B summertime hit, Funk Wav Bounces Volume 1. Born Adam Richard Wiles on January 17, 1984 in the southern Scotland city of Dumfries, Harris was first attracted to electronic music in his teens and was recording bedroom demos by 1999. Two of these songs, Da Bongos and Brighter Days, were released as a 12-club single and CD EP by the Prima Facie label in early 2002 under the artist name Stuffer. With that single to his credit, the still teenage Harris moved from Scotland to London, but as a very small fish in one of the world's largest and most competitive ponds, Harris floundered. Only one of his songs was released during his time in London, Let Me Know with vocalist Aya on the Unabomber's 2004 live mix CD Electric Soul, Volume 2. Returning home to Dumfries, Harris began posting homemade solo recordings to his MySpace page. An A&R representative from EMI liked what he heard and signed Harris to the label in 2006. Following a pair of successful singles, Harris released his debut album, I Created Disco, in the summer of 2007. It featured two top 10 hits acceptable in the 80s and the girls, and climbed high in the album charts. Along with his work as a solo artist, including touring in front of a full live band, Harris quickly became an in-demand remixer, working on singles by Jamiroquai, Groove Armada, All Saints, and CSS. He also wrote and produced songs for Kylie Minogue's 2007 comeback album, and collaborated with Dizzy Rascal on Dance With Me, which reached number 1 in the UK. I'm Not Alone, the first single from his second album, also hit number 1 upon release in April 2009, as did the album when it appeared that August. That album, Ready for the Weekend, topped the UK albums chart and peaked at number 12 on Billboard's US Dance/Electronic chart. Through 2011, Harris took on production work for example, Tinchy Stryder, and Rihanna We Found Love, a quadruple platinum hit in the US, while he also issued two more of his own singles, the Kelis collaboration Bounce and Feel So Close. Harris' third solo album, 18 Months, was a collaboration-filled affair that featured We Found Love and Bounce, plus vocal spots from Ellie Goulding, Florence Welch, and Neo, among others. It was released in October 2012, hit number 1 on the UK albums chart, and reached number 19 in the US. 9 singles from the album went top 10 in the UK, an astonishing feat. The following May, his songwriting was acknowledged when he was given the Top Ira Novello Award. Forbes reported that he was the highest earning DJ of 2013, according to the publication. He made $46 million, $14 million more than runner-up Tiesto. Harris continued to roll. Each one of the first 3 singles from 2014's Motion topped the UK pop chart, while the album itself debuted at number 2 in the UK and at number 5 in the US. A successful collaboration with Disciples, How Deep Is Your Love, followed in 2015. The song was a hit, reaching number 2 in the UK and number 1 in Australia, and securing Harris his 8th top 10 on the Billboard Dance chart, the most for any artist up until that point. The next year he returned with 2 further hits, the top 5 US This Is What You Came For with Rihanna, and the top 5 UK My Way with his own lead vocals. Despite the popularity of those singles, they would not appear on his next album and remained standalone releases. His 5th effort, Funk Wav Bounces Volume 1, arrived in the summer of 2017. Boasting a festival's worth of inspired guest artists, Bounces featured Frank Ocean and Migos on Slide, Young Thug, Pharrell Williams, and Ariana Grande on Heatstroke, Future and Khalid on Rollin', and Katy Perry, Big Sean, and Williams on Feels, in addition to further collaborations with John Legend, Schoolboy Q, DRAM, Nicki Minaj, Lil Yachty, Snoop Dogg, and more. In 2018, Harris began to roll out a series of standalone singles, starting with New Ready featuring Canadian rapper Party Next Door. Later that year, Harris scored a pair of 90s house-tinged UK chart toppers, one with Dua Lipa One Kiss and another with Sam Smith Promises.